and welcome to another Vera Bradley haul. This one is not very big, but it includes some brand spanking new releases from Vera Bradley in the Performance Twill and something else. Anyways, we'll get to that, but first I wanted to show a couple of items. Excuse me. I did a jewelry collection review on my last video, and on that I realized afterwards I'd forgotten to include this lovely tooth or horn. I think it's called a horn, but anyways, this does come also in the golden tones. It's a long necklace, and there you go. So I'm just gonna put that on for now, and that way I don't lose it. All right, the other item is 2 videos ago. I had talked about the one item that was missing from a recent loungewear order. The item was the Cassia Capri pants in Lavender Meadow. So here they are. On the bottoms, there's like a little bit of frilly lace and very flowy fabric, which is lovely. So these are rayon. They're not the knit, but very comfortable, and they do have a little stretch to them. So anyways, that is those. And I'm glad that they made it finally. All right, the next item is actually available for purchase at all of the outlet and retail stores, but you can also get it by making a donation of $10 or more to the Blessings in a Backpack, which you can find online through the Vera website. But this is the mini backpack, or backpack bag term, I think they might be calling it. But this one is in stars, Star Party or something like that. I put the tag off already, but it's the interior pattern for the Fireworks Paisley. It is an adorable little zip pocket and in the backpack shape. It does have the quick release clip on the loop there, so you can hang it on a bag. You can use it as a coin purse. You can do a lot of different things with it. I just think they're adorable. It is bigger than the previous, so if you have any of the other mini backpacks, this one's a little larger. So I'm not sure why they changed the size, but it's adorable, and that just gives you more options. So there you have it. All right, first item on the new releases. This is the zip-in jewelry case, or zip-in travel case in Holland Garden. So new pattern and new style. This case is actually really nifty concept. It has 2 handles to hold. It has double zips to open, so zip around, and opens up flat. So there you go. Inside, there are spaces. Right here you can see there's zip-in pouches that you can buy. You do have to buy them separately, and sadly they're not cheap. But if you get them on sale, or you can use a coupon with them, that's how I got them, and it's a little bit better that way. Inside, I have already zipped in the pouch that I purchased, so you can see that just zips right out. This one is in denim. It doesn't come in Holland Garden. It only comes with the one thing. That's fine. It matches, and I don't care. It could be used as a 311 or a TSA approved thing, I think. I didn't look at the specs on it, and I use something else anyway, so I would use it not for that, but you could check it out. I think it would work. It's not very thick though. I mean, it's about an inch and a half maybe, but it's not going to hold as much as the thing I use, or even a big Ziploc would hold. All right, so there's your 2 zippers where you can zip in things. My intent was to buy buy the travel jewelry zip-in piece, but buy 2 of them, so that doubles my capacity in there. And then I was going to take this and just slip it in between them, and so that they would all be able to close inside theoretically. I don't know that because the jewelry piece, for whatever reason, is delayed. I don't know if it's shipping or release delay, whatever. And I don't want the brush piece, I just want the jewelry piece. So there you have it. All right, inside you have a double zip mesh pouch on this side, and that's nice. You can use it for a lot of things. On the other side, you have a double mesh. So you have that back double zipper into a mesh pocket, and then on the front, you have a second, oops, I just zipped it, a second mesh pocket. So kind of a little bit of separation for your stuff there. So I think this bag is gonna be a great utilitarian bag. It can do a lot of different things, and I'm really excited for the other piece to come out. Unfortunately, I don't think it's going to be in time for my trip, so That's a bummer because I really, really would have used this as my travel jewelry piece. But that's okay. I do have something in place for that. But there you go. So the zip-in collection, that's new. Also new is the Performance Twill. We talked about it a few videos back, but it is it's supposed to be lightweight, water resistant, and it's kind of like the not microfiber. It's like the Midtown collection, but quilted. I think it might be a little more robust. I don't know if it really is identical, because fabrics vary a little. But this is the small backpack, which is the replacement for the Hadley backpacks. Those are going away if you didn't know that, unfortunately. It does have these metal zippers. I say looking. They might be actually metal, but they're not those awful ones that we've been hating on. So these are nice and smooth, really lovely zippers. They are the same or at least similar to the zippers in the BBU line. So very, very happy to see no more of those awful ones. Although some of the other backpacks and things still do have those, so use caution if that's something you want to avoid. Inside, this front pocket does have a slip and 2 pen slots, and then just a good amount of space. So there you go. It does have a pretty print, which you'll see a little better in a second. Also, they've gone back to the ribbon pulls on this, but they're like actual ribbons. They're, I don't know what you call it, serrated. They have like the ribbon, and it has the lines in it. I don't know if you can really see that. Maybe. But they don't have Vera Bradley on them. They're just plain. I'm not a fan of that. I want the Vera Bradley signature ribbons. I mean, it doesn't have to be the actual signature. It could be printed, but I want Vera Bradley on there. That's just, I don't know why they went away from that, or I don't know why it matters so much, honestly, but it does. Anyway, so double zip opening, 1 main pocket. It does have 2 slips in the front, right here, and 1 zip in the back. And that goes most of the way down. This is a nylon interior. It is really pretty. It complements the black exterior very nicely, and I do think that's pretty wipeable. All right, so there's your handle on the front. It does also have a big slip in the back. And I don't have my phone, but here's the thing about this slip. It is big enough for your phone. My phone sticks out about halfway up here if I put it in vertically. It's a wider pocket. My phone barely fits this way. Rather, I would put it this way, but it barely fits this way. It's way too tight to make it comfortable. So that is, to me, interesting that they went with that size and shape, because why would you not make that pocket go down deeper? I don't know why they did that. That's disappointing a little bit to me. It will still be functional. It will still work fine. So be it. All right. And then it does have, unlike the Hadley that has zippers, this one has pockets on the side. Here's a water bottle. Not from this haul, but let's just see if it fits. Ooh. It does fit. It is a little bit tight, but it's a brand new bag. I think it'll wear in a little bit. But it fits nicely, and it's very secure in there. I'm not sure how easy that would be to stuff with the bag full. We will see at a later date, but that does work. My other concern would be that these zippers are going to scratch the pretty paint on the bottle over time. I don't know, obviously. We'll see. All right, so that is the new backpack. I got that as a purse backpack. And because it's water resistant, that's perfect. I also got it in the campus textile, but it's not the same as the campus backpacks I've seen in the past. All right, so it does, again, it's that quilted with the big quilting and the water resistance. It has the same zippers and ribbons. Front pocket, plain, no organization. Next pocket. Okay, so 2 big slips, plus another slip here, plus the clear ID window in front of that. And on this side, there's a wide slot, 2 pencil slots, and a medium width slot. So I think this one you could put like a highlighter size or a bulky pen in there. These 2 are regular, and then this one, I don't know what you'd use that for. You could put maybe a battery, the external chargers. Not sure what you'd use it for, but you can use it for whatever you want. It's your bag. I'll figure it out when the time comes. Main pocket is nice big opening, has 2 mesh pockets. It did come with a card in here that says that's your like charging pocket, because it has that grommet on the top, so your headphones or your charging cord, whatever you want, you could use that way. I gotta be honest though, I have never used that charging or this pocket grommet on, I've never used it for anything. I could see me doing it at some point, but I just haven't. It hasn't come up. So then it has a tech pouch. You could put your laptop or tablet. It is padded on both sides, and it does also have this pocket here. So I guess that's interesting, because there's no grommet out of this pocket. I guess you can just put your phone there. Oh, interesting. There's this other pocket though on the side, so pretty decent. You can get your hand all the way in there, all the way across. So it's about this wide, all the way across the middle section there. Very nice option. I do like that. That's probably where I would mainly keep my phone for quick access, or possibly in the front. I don't know. We'll see, but I'm excited about this because of its water resistance and its quality. And I think it looks kind of sharp with the black and silver. That's just me, but there you go. They are supposed to be lightweight, but honestly, I think they're a little heavier than the cotton. And yeah, because it's so much thicker. But anyway, it's not grossly heavier or anything that would be a major detractor for me, but so that's just my first observation. The next thing I got two duffels in the same performance twill fabrication. The first one I got is the small one, but honestly, it's kind of big. Okay, so here's my thoughts. First of all, I bought this duffel as thinking that it could be like a barrel purse, like a 100 handbag, iconic 100 handbag, but it's much, much bigger. So here's the small duffel, if you will, in the past. This is an old vintage pattern in Lures Black. And here's the medium in that. So to me, this performance twill bag is basically the medium, which it's not. It's actually the small, which makes me wonder, how big is the medium then? So I'm not sure about all that. Anyway, it is much larger than I anticipated. I will still keep it. I will still use it. It's just, it's definitely not really a purse size. I mean, look at that. It's got nice strap drop. It's same configuration as regular duffels. It does have a crossbody or over the shoulder. You could use that. But yeah, I mean, I guess you could. It would be no worse than a big tote or something, but I just don't need a bag that big, even when I'm carrying all my crap around. Then the large one, these are identical, so we'll just look at the larger one at the inside. So configuration wise, you have a zipper pocket on the front. It's lined, that same silky lining, and the inside pocket is also lined on the front part. So there you go, you got a slip and a zip and a slip. On the ends, each end you have a nice big slip that's the full end of the bag. It is also lined. So there you go. Both sides, same thing. So you can see those. And then inside, same lining. And I like the lining very much. I think it's great. I don't mind the configuration with the mesh pockets. There are 3 of them. One big one in the middle and then 2 smaller ones on the sides. And then there is a padded carrying strap. And all right, but here's my problem with this bag. See this interior? Like, if you are familiar with the duffels, they're usually quilted on the inside. Not 100%, because some of the newer ones aren't. I do not like this lazy, sloppy, untethered or marginally tethered interior stuff. I mean, it just looks so sloppy. Like, why? It's unfinished to me. Like, quilt that sucker in there, because that's the way I want it. So that is my one disappointment on this piece, specifically, is that interior. Now, it's the same on the other, but it's just more of a factor on this one. It is tacked in on the bottom, but I don't know what it is about that. I think it's just sloppy and unfinished. It does have those nameless ribbon tags and the nice zippers. Yeah, so that's my first impressions. It is a little heavier than the cotton, for sure, on the duffel. You really notice it on this one, I think, just because the quantity of fabric included here. Again, for me, it's not the kind of thing I'm going to be carrying through the airport or anything, so I'm not worried about a little bit extra weight. This is the kind of bag for me that I would pack for a road trip or something in a car or RV or that kind of thing, because I don't want to be carrying this kind of bag around on my shoulders. Just no. But for those who are concerned with weight, that little extra there, that might be a factor for you. I already have a friend who did turn hers back. So there you go. All right, that's all for this one. Bye for now.